Alright, you got a pretty good hand. Can you unmute now? Yeah. Sorry. That was a school shooting in Michigan, and it's close to where Liz went to school and stuff. And she knows someone whose daughter goes to school there. Hey, RG Rankin says, wasn't cringe at all, really good job. Yeah, it's just in my head that it's, but I don't know. I'm just kind of absurd about some stuff. What's that? It's just kind of artifact control. Value, the life gain. Alright, so Treasure Vault is good because Indestructible is less prevalent than being able to make a bunch of treasures for Stagger Construct, yeah. House of Mana says I shouldn't have cut Breeding Pool. Larry Legend too. Alright, I got tricked. Breeding Pool has upsides. Oh yeah, right, it just comes into play tab, like lands that come into play tab can have an upside. Probably Lantern with Talisman, really? Blue-white? I feel like it's some kind of weird control deck. Well, maybe not weird, but... Oh, looks like we're just going to be jamming Titan and see if they have an answer for them. Yeah, it is true. I have the modeling character full back on. Alright, how does it work? Might as well play Radiant Fountain first, right? I guess Radiant Fountain first is uber greedy, especially in a matchup where it doesn't look like my life total is going to matter, because if somehow they have an answer for Dryad, then I don't get to play the second land and I can't cast Titan next turn. It's bad. Hey Smurfykins. You're hoping to learn watching me play Titan? Well, you've got outs because we've got some good Titan players in the chat, so I'm going to try to mostly play alone tonight and focus, and then when I'm really stomped. Because yesterday I was just kind of relying too much on chat, and it was good at times, but also like it was bad. Like, I feel free to backseat anyways and point out every mistake. You got to do the Amulet heckling for land sequencing? Absolutely. Please do. Oh yeah, I could have played Radiant Fountain, then played the Dryad, then played oh, I'm sorry, yeah, okay. These damn triggers. What build do you like better, House of Mana, right now? Do you like the Karn build or non-Karn build? Often has treasure map come up for me. Yesterday I got it once in the league, I think, but the ability did not come up. Alright, I drew the Slayer Stronghold, which is, I guess, kind of whatever, since I have no Amulet. Is there a kind of force spike I need to be worried about? I don't think I should play a land first. But it. Karn, the only correct way to play Amulet. I've always been more scared of the Karn version as a blue-white control player. I keep saying that, but I didn't want to nuked. They could have at least waited to see which land I get. Because if I get the lands and then they bounce it, that still works for them. So, this is where the fun begins. Let's see. So I could get double Valakut and for Dryad next turn. Or I could get the Valakuts next turn. I get Vestige. Is only one Vestige, right? I think there was a spot yesterday where I wish I had a second one. Doesn't it come up a lot that you have spots where you want to get double Vestige, so you can cast a Dryad off it, and I don't know. I think it's the second time. Doesn't come up that often, not worth it. Okay. Because double Vestige, I could just cast the Dryad right away. But I guess what good does that do me without Velikut in play? Oh yeah, I would have had, I haven't played a land yet, I would have had Slayer's Stronghold mana. The Zuva Slayer's attack. The Zuva doesn't work, you can't copy the other land you get. So, yeah, I can't haze this turn. It's about like, you don't need Talaria West. It's like Velikut. It feels like it's basically Valikuts or Saga or a combination of both. I feel like was my hand. Maybe I should just do double Saga this turn. Who knows? I'm gonna do that. Double Saga feels like investing in the future in case the game goes long and they have annoying stuff. Let's see what the experts in chat say. Gridmania said Valakut plus Cavern. Us Mana said it would probably get Valakut Saga or Valakut Cavern. I don't think it matters all what we get. Yeah, but it's so interesting. Figure out the optimal lines. Alright, so looks like I was kind of wrong. You think there's a ton of counter spells in their deck? Clearly they would have kept counter spell mana up if they had it last turn. My Saga tokens are not beating theirs, and Amulet in free turns is kind of slow. I mean, I am at 26 and it's stalling the board, right? Also, double Saga, maybe, who knows? I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true. Yeah, it looks like just a great matchup, right? Unless they show up with something really weird. Oh, I drew Karn. Bad. Another Titan, I guess. Ooh, so many options. The problem is I don't know what they could have. Could have Remand. That'd be a card. What would you play in a blue artifact Saga deck? Alright, let's tap like that. I can cast the Titan if something weird. Now we can Delicates. I'm not sure that's what I'm supposed to. Kind of weird when you're in these spots and it feels like you can't possibly lose. You get kind of lost when you don't know what's in their deck too. If I'd gotten Valakut last turn, we wouldn't have to commit extra things this turn. Yeah, it would be just very dead. No. Well, like getting all these Sagas was kind of an insurance in case somehow they showed up was something nuts. I guess getting Valakut means they have to deal with Titan, and they have to deal with Dryad, and they have to deal with stuff. Just kill them still. I guess I should bring in my Force of Vigors and my Liberator against the all artifact deck. Maybe explosives. What's the card you board out the most, just in general? Like in this matchup, should I board out all the Grazers? And what's your rule for like boarding out lands? Like when you trim in matchups where the body of the grazer is irrelevant, you usually trim grazer over explorer. Hey Tommy GG. Cut fountain when it's bad, trim 1-2 saga when the card is more vulnerable. Okay, fountain doesn't seem super great. Got a couple grazers maybe. Don't bring any E. Alright, fair enough. Cut Explorer if matchup is fast, really? Don't you want to keep up pace with cards like Explorer? Alright, not the greatest hand, but assuming it's a key. No balance land, it's pretty bad. Is it Ghost Quarter for a specific matchup or not really? Emrakul, yeah, Emrakul's for control, that makes sense. Oh, Ghost Quarter is for hammer. Tron, the Mirror, Belcher. Alright, just force him bigger. Doesn't really look like Let's have a Dryad, but not much else. Maybe just get Urza's Saga. Fetch to Laria West. Okay. That is Gold Quarter, Help versus Betcher. Well, let's trip mine against them. Buys you all the time. Oh, they have that card. That maybe changes our plans. How far are we from 4 mana right now? I guess I can always change my mind, right? Urza's Saga just doesn't do much for me. Alright. Laria West. Stoneforge Mystic? Sword of the Meek. Better. Okay. Okay. Alright, card's pretty good draw. Card the nuts. I get first. Could get a relic. So they're an Urza deck, but they're stuck on 2 lands. It does get coding. But they fetch with Stoneforge. You got Sword of the Meek. You would have got an E, really? Can get it next turn, right? Why EE? Do we skip our extra land drop? Us keeping it? But I will say I forgot I could play an extra land. But also us keeping it. EE stands for Engineered Explosives. Are we that worried that we want to get explosives? Hey Andrew, what's up, buddy? What do you play, limited, or do you also play some constructed? Want to answer this damping sphere? Do we care about it? I've got years of losing to liquid metal coating card to make up for. If I don't start now, how am I ever supposed to? Yeah, what's damping sphere even really does do that? Nitro Pact. Dispatch? It doesn't do that much, right? Boom. Next turn I can get a treasure vault. Titan. don't pack next turn. Oh, right. It's an extra mana from the Damping Sphere. Oh no. Alice of the Void. Oh, it's just way more satisfying to win with Karn Liquid Metal Coating. Slow. Very slow death. Karn kills Chalice, but obviously they have nothing else they can do. They're just trying to buy some time. Dryad beat down. And then playing it to the bitter end. Is it true I'm the best Amulet Titan player ever? Hmm. Probably not. I was trying to think of like weird joke syntax or no. I like how that's like I feel like either you make me go I don't know all the way or you like oh now they can kill me. Let's see. Lots of mana. Classic Amulet hand. Need to draw a Valakut or wait to get a Titan. How key is Azusa? That card is kind of bad in the deck. Except when it's the best card you can get. Is it mandatory to play Azusa? Is there just too many spots where you tutor for it? Ha, Grazer does it again. That run in 6? Or are they just making me block? Making me do it? Unholy Heat 2, I guess. That'd be kind of good for me. Use a removal on Grazer when out of follow-up Dryad. Oh, I saw that list. They're playing 4 Grief, 4 Fury. Alright, so I guess it's pretty straightforward. We play Azusa and play our lands. I wonder how I'm gonna mess up this turn. Maybe play Sunhome. Oh, I've already played all the lands. Could have played Castle. Yeah, in case you have discard. I thought I had one more land. I don't know why I played. Yeah. And my reasoning was so poor. I was like, well, I need Forest in play for Castle to come into play on tap next turn. Or I could just play Castle right away and have it come into play on tapped. Alright, looks like what does it draw? Grief plus black card exactly. We're in decent spots. Yeah, obviously you play Castle there. Wow, they actually drew Grief and a black card. Good news is they're out of resources and they've got nothing going on, so probably a massive favorite. Yeah, pack for Bailiff. I was thinking. That'd be gas. Old school. Titan, easy. I'm gonna play the land that does something. It does feel really bad that you can't play a companion in this deck. It would be such a perfect companion deck. You get in that kind of spot so often. I'm just gonna... nice that they're not a Lurus deck, at least. I did not draw a Seasoned Pyro. That was good for me. There we go. Alright, so... I can do the Tolarios thing, or I can do the Urza Saga thing, right? There are my options. I don't think it matters. Unless they have Blood Moon in their main deck? No. Rose Chamber, Tolarios. Is that really better than Double Saga? They have main deck Moon? Really? Was no, really? The list that made top 8 had 2? Okay. Alright, so I'm definitely not getting Urza Saga then. But if they have Blood Moon, my Tolarios doesn't do anything. What the hell? Where did that come from? Forest and T West? That makes no sense, right? Forest and Saga, right? Okay, why Forest and T West? How does that make sense? Like, what does T West do for me if they draw... If they don't draw Blood Moon next turn, I just win, right? Like 100% of the time. What if they draw a removal spell for my Titan? I don't know if they have that. At least have a Saga to do something. Yeah, Cynic T-West forces them to draw Blood Moon right away. Not really, because I have to pay for pack next turn. Fury, they have no cards in hand. Alright, I'm gonna do Forest and Saga, I guess. Oh yeah, I need to get Forest, right? Or else I just literally lose the game to my own pact. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking, oh, it's just like good for Blood Moon. It's not even a choice. I think Saga makes more sense. This way, if they draw removal and I flood out, I can just win with Saga. Single-handedly just get a map. If they draw Blood Moon, add the Forest. Oh, I could have killed them? No. Right. Oh, I don't have double blue. Might as well lose. Doesn't matter. I mean, at this point, it's just... Why not block? I don't know. I thought about Fury, but yeah, they only had one card in hand. Oh, I can't do it. I didn't see if I would block before a thing. Alright, anti-Blood Moon cards. I could bring in Relic. Board out. Is that the matchup where you board out Radiant Fountain? Oh, it's Saga, I guess. Got a couple Saga. Keep Fountain. Azusa less good on the draw. Yeah, less good on the draw, less good against a lot of... Azusa's pretty poor against a lot of interaction. I'm allowed to board out Azusa in this matchup. They have a lot of interaction. Cut caverns, but then you don't have enough green for turn 1 grazer. Really? Won't cut first as use that ever. Okay. How many blood moons do they have? Look up the deck list. Where was that list? Grief, that one. I think it was this weekend's challenge, or was it last weekend's challenge already? No, I guess it was 2 weeks ago. Alright, so I kind of want to bring in the one relic. There's a spot where I'm going to want a card for relic. Oh really, it feels like a good card on turn 1. Might just be worse than land though. I guess you need to keep all your green cards in for Force of Vigor too. You found it? I have 15 seconds left. I just want to see if they have 4 blood moons at the sideboard. Alpine Moon and a Blood Moon. Alright, I guess I'll just cut and explore and not bring in the relic. What are these deck's worst matchups? I think it's really bad against Hammer Time. And maybe not great against Blue-White Control. Hammer is actually close. Okay. Bad. Oh. Oh, I thought like have enough interaction. Alright, I've been spewing fake news. Sorry about that. Trying to sound smart. I think we had to make room. We had to make room in the better TV emotes. China had to go. Uh-oh, they've got it. To be fair, they have a lot of ways to do it. I think they have 8, 10 of that effect. I remember it was a lot. They were playing all of them. 4 Feign Death. 6. Oh, they're playing the full 10? 9? My hand, I mean, obviously every hand cares about doubled grief, but not that bad. They're hopefully not doing much for the rest of the game. Oh, I should have played. No, I guess I have Explorer, so. I guess I should still play Fountain in case they go discard my Explorer. Ooh, yeah, that's another one. When to keep the Amulet. I remember that was like pretty relevant to hold the Amulet until you have to. Until you really need it sometimes. I guess it's really matchup dependent. In which matchup is it really? Is anyone that plays Artifact 8, dedicated Artifact 8? Sometimes you want to hold Amulet until the turn go off, but figured I wanted to empty my hand because of discard spells. So any on tap land and I can cast Titan next turn. And then Zeg that play Prismatic Ending. Oh yeah, but Dryad I can just draw a bounce land. What about playing a 4/5 mana card that's a value card? I mean, people play Tracker. Is it weird to not have a Tracker? That was not it. The dumb Tracker is cringe. What about just any, like, a 4 mana creature that does something that just kills them when you got nothing else? Alright, does that do anything for me this turn? Saying cringe in 2021 is cringe. Yes. I mean, really anytime. Using cringe unironically. That's pretty meta here. We're a meta stream. They're not gonna have 2 damage, right? I guess they could have Colgan's command. Am I actually dead though? When I've got Vesuva? Using cringe ironically is also cringe, yeah. Play Fountain, get Forest. Vesuva Fountain. Okay. Kind of BM. Kind of mean. Can I pack for anything in response? Not sure what they were playing around there, but okay. I'm gonna bring in Relic on the play. Can I board out another land, or is that just unreasonable? I could cut a Grazer on the play, maybe? Can I just cut 2 Grazers, even though they have Ragavan in their deck? Bug more than Relic? Bug doesn't do anything for me. I want Relic, because if I play it on turn 1, I can stop their stupid Grave draw. Got 1 Force against the deck with Blood Moon and everything. Yeah, you do want a lot of lands against Corruption, right? Just make sure you make your land drops and you can top deck. We have a Cavern of Souls that makes green. Yeah, I mean, I did die with Force in hand this game. I have Karn that's pretty good against Blood Moon if they have a slow draw. It's kind of bad against discard too. They have 2 moons. According to this list, they have 3 Blood Moons plus an Alpine Moon. Alright, so I can play turn 1 Amulet. Turn 2 Dryad. Kind of a nice draw. Disrupted. By 1 Force of Vigor. How many Ingatures did you play? 2. Is it the same player, by the way, or is it some copied the? And they have it every time. Fortunate. And Blood Moon's gonna wreck me. Should I just not play the Dryad and say go? Probably, right? Well, I was thinking just Vestige go. So if they have Blood Moon, I force untap player Karn. What do you mean bait them with Saga? How is it a bait? It wrecks me. I get wrecked. Bait them by getting wrecked? What am I baiting? Bait them with Saga. I'm gonna force them to play their Blood Moon that they really didn't want to play. I baited you. Alright, I got wrecked again. Plan totally backfired. I could play a Dryad and say go. Horn's not really getting me anything good, right? I could get a Crypt, I guess. Discard for Treasure Vault. Yeah, maybe I'm playing all scared. Like to have an answer for everything. Running circles. I don't think that's them running circles. I think it's just them having it all. Or then running circles. Look, I'm gonna play Saga and they're gonna have a Blood Moon. 100%. Oh, maybe not. I might have just one if I'd played my hand in a really straightforward way. Thought it was reasonable to try and beat a Blood Moon. My hand could do it. Sometimes you forget people just have a deck too that does stuff. Power is just hard. Okay. Thing. Oh, never mind that. Oh. I lose my Saga next turn, so Dryad doesn't do anything. Also, I just die if I do that. I mean, kind of had it. It's rough. Tough matchup. Game one's probably pretty good. We don't have that much. Sideboard games. Lands and spells. I have a pact for an Azusa. Assuming I'm supposed to keep. Not sure this deck mulligans very well, especially in the dark. Like, I feel like my hand's decent against a slow deck. And against an aggro deck, I have Fountain plus Bounce Land. It's probably not missing that much. Sub-Zero says instant mull. Oh, I guess I have no idea. Eight Bear. Taxes. Taxes could be rough. There are actually a tax deck. Radiant Fountain. I think Radiant Fountain has been pretty good for me so far. But are playing some kind of humans deck. So things I learned yesterday: if you play a bounce land here, you actually lose. Have to discard a land. I didn't even realize I kind of autopiloted it, and yeah, it was not great. First, kind of questionable. Maybe I'm supposed to play Valakut. Yeah, we talked about that deck a tiny bit on the podcast today. I don't really know what's in it. Does my hand do anything impactful on turn 3? Doesn't it though? I can impact for a Dryad or an Azusa if I keep drawing lands. If I draw spells, I'm fine as well. What do you think, Larry Legend? Would you have kept this hand? The Recruiter version? The Recruiter version had that mana base? The Recruiter version had a... Ooh, Amulet. Hello. You can get a lot of mana into play this turn. Go Amulet. Act for Dryads. An extra land. If I do a Zuzo, I can play Karn. No, because then I won't have mana to pay, right? I won't have enough lands left into play. Oh no, I will. Wait, will I? Play Amulet, play Gross Chamber, float, bounce Radiant Fountain, play Azusa. No, I won't try it. I won't have double green. I can't play Karn, I think. Big 4 Pact. I guess I'll just play Amulet and kill them next turn, right? Can I kill them next turn? I'll play Titan next turn. I'm gonna play Amulet, play Valakut. They go, next turn I have 5 mana. Can't really do much. I play Dryad. They have Valakut in hand. They probably don't have a ton of removal for it. How many lands I have next turn and play if I play Dryad? Play Amulet, Chamber, Bounce Fountain, get Dryad, play Fountain again, pay. 3 lands in play. Doesn't seem that great either. Alright, I'm just gonna play Amulet and play Valakut, I think. That's all I could come up with. What do you think, chat? Chat's like, I don't know. I'm not the streamer. I'm just here to watch. I think I went through all my options and might have played the wrong land though. Pretty easy to play the wrong land in this deck. Don't mind me just seeing the Ultimate Guard commercial. Is that a famous song? Ooh. Patience. Oh, I'm at 8? So I can get Vesuva, go up to 10, have a blocker. Sounds pretty good. Want to balance Gross Chamber or Forest? Probably Forest. I still have to be able to pay for Pack though. Yeah, I just bounced Valakut. What am I gonna get? Vesuva plus Bounce Land maybe? I can't haze because... Oh. Still wouldn't have been able to, right? I would have been 1 mana short. Oh no, I could have copied Slayer. No, because I had both, right? So there was no way I was doing it this turn. Cultivator? I don't have Cultivator in my deck. Troll though. Just Vesuva and a Bounce Land. What's my next turn gonna look like? I guess it might punish me next turn. Maybe Karn for Ballista on 1 of Vesuva and Fountain Bounce. Yeah, maybe I should have Karn. Well, too late now. Oh right, I get extra mana. So dumb. Wow. I literally forgot I got way more mana from the lands. So now I can Karn. Get her. Maybe Talaria West Gross Chamber gets second pack, pay Druid and a bunch of lands and play both back next turn. True. Assume they were dead. Probably true. Like get explosives for free, which probably been. Alright, is there anything I need to worry about? I was gonna bring in Liberator, I guess, in the dark. Explosives for one is good too. Board out the Saga. Gives have some hate for it. Let me see if that's the list I made top 8. Meddling Mage. Yikes. Magus of the Moon. I can tutor for Magus of the Moon. No basics. Oh no, that free base. It doesn't look like Liberator does much against them. They're playing the exact net deck. Pretty good hand. Free kill. Right, is that they get to play all their hate bears. Their second and third turn. Meddling Mage. Magus of the Moon. I'm playing red for Ragavan. Net deck. Not have Ragavan. Wear Tear, right? Well, they don't have a follow-up Blood Moon. I'll do that for. Guess of the. All right. Why is I can't cast Titan next turn? I guess if they don't Magus of the Moon this turn, my Saga will have done its job. Recruiter. They're probably gonna get Meddling Mage. Strake Proctor. Oh, very nice. Is it though? You can just pay 2, right? That's scary. Make a token. Hub. Assuming I want to get Amulet over Expedition Map. Basic Forest. Can we keep lands in play with bounce land? Oh yeah, good point. Why did I mess up? I don't know actually. I think so. I think it works. Well, they have Damping Sphere anyways. I mean, it's fine. They have no pressure. And I just root. Explode. Problem is I guess I need Talaria West. Oh, does it stop Amulet stuff? It counters Amulet of Vigor. Not gonna untap. Except play. Kind of cool. I wanna pay 2 to get 1 mana. Don't play my explosives now. I can't. This makes colorless. I mean, I'm just chilling. They got the 18 turn clock going. Try to one up you, yeah. Easy clap. Oh, you putting another 2-drop in play? It'd be a shame if anything happened to it. Wouldn't that be a shame? Oh, that's not an 18 turn clock anymore. There's another 2-drop though. More 2-drops. Alright, so how does they all work? Maybe I'm supposed to play bounce lands and abuse that while I can. Oh. I'll E for 2. Mind if I do? Opponent in shambles.
You can't believe what fell.
Watch them draw Selfless Spirits. They're humans? Yeah, maybe I should have sacked right away. But if you're an average player, it's what? Like, what's 2 to the 2 to the 5th or whatever? I guess I can do it by hand. 50%, 25, 12.5, 6, 3%. They really just 1 in 33 leagues? A trophy? So against Pox, gotta be a pretty good matchup, right? They interact with could have made a 1-1 and bounced my Urza. Hello, G-Champ. What's up? Okay. Kind of rough. Bunch of Urza Saga, but no land. I'm map. I should get a map. That really just messed that up. The one time it's actually relevant to like stack properly. Oh my god. Just didn't want to play the land right away, okay, chat? Relax. Alright, I get to try again. Alright. I almost clicked the wrong order. That's a little unfortunate. Let's see. Prestige gives me 2 mana. I want to discard Dryad, maybe? I think Dryad's gonna game against. Oh. By Dodge Inquisition, if they even play that card. I guess tried like a really bad Explorer. Yeah, time walking myself was the map was not great. Then Dryad important for us. Yeah, I guess it forces them to Liliana -1 turn. Yeah, maybe we actually needed that Dryad. Well, I guess wouldn't have even mattered. I guess I'll play it out. Honestly, Titan's just not that good against these Liliana decks. I remember playing dedicated Liliana decks. Whenever I build these weird white-black decks with Liliana and stuff, I do good against Titan. Am I supposed to let them play first? I'll let them play first. Kind of sucks. I don't know what hand doesn't suck. And Karn's probably pretty good if I can get it into play. I really want a mulligan and inset deck. Guess I should name Beast. Bad. Oh, maybe I should bring in my artifacts. Card of Titan. I guess I'm maybe supposed to mulligan most hands that don't have Amulet. Just because Amulet is by far my best card. Is there enough control style artifacts to consider Karn and Urza Saga and an Esper Shell? Kind of a prison deck? Maybe, I don't know. You could try. Could maybe try to build a prison deck. Pucks. Not sure Pucks is that bad of a matchup, honestly. Interest Factories might win them the game. I have Pithing Needle. I was gonna play Forest MTGO. Next turn I can go Karn minus Pithing Needle. Didn't cut Inquisition against Titan. I think you're probably desperate for any one mana spell. Depends what you have in your sideboard. I don't know what that deck. Not a smallpox expert. Alright, why do I want to bounce here? Probably just Forest. Does that make sense? I don't think Forest is worse against Smallpox. I think I'm getting Pithing Needle. Was this line I just took? Kind of have to. Pithing Needle on Mishra's Factory. It sure is this. You think Pucks has ever been a T2 Ren and 6? I never even thought about that. Good point. Smallpox when Ren and 6 is legal. Yikes. Alright, doesn't like. Titan might not be able to attack, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be alright. Does Saga do anything for me? In making tokens against Factory, I can get rid of Karn by getting Ballista. I don't think I want Saga because I think I just want a lot of mana in play. I can cast a big Ballista. Talaria plus Valakut. Why not? It doesn't really matter, right? I'm just gonna get these lands were good because they let me cast coding. Who's the prison deck now? Who's the land destruction deck now? Valaria and what? What's SGC? Gonna Gross Chamber? Yeah, so fine, but I already have a bounce land in. Oh, it's these. We're gonna play it out against Karn coding. Alright, understood. Okay. Reasonable. I wonder if Grazer is good in this matchup. If I should just bring in literally all my lands. Just have more mana. Because the creature dies to smallpox. It's like kind of card disadvantage in this matchup. I guess it does protect Karn from Factory, which might be relevant. Also relevant against Liliana Minus. You can see cutting Azusa in this matchup. But House of Mana says never cut Azusa. Seems like the worst Azusa matchup ever. Azusa does stuff, even if it's just in turn for one, even if it's just in play for one turn. Is this my list? No. I'm gonna cut at least one Grazer. Bring in. I want to bring in both Ghost Quarter. Is Factory an artifact creature one? It is, but no, there's no way. Force of Vigor, I need to have cards in hand. I mean, Factory is not that scary. What do I think about Cultivator, Colossus? Nothing. I'm not a Titan player. I have no knowledge about these things. I've heard it's good. Heard it's decent. I haven't really felt like I miss having Colossus in my deck. Treasure Vault, it's kind of like Darksteel Citadel. You can get it with Karn. It has extra benefit that it pumps up your Saga tokens. Relic. Yeah, bring in some artifacts. I could bring in Cantrip Artifact. I actually like that, yeah. I've got two Grazers. Any other high impact artifacts? No. And then is Ghost Quarter better than... I feel like Ghost Quarter might be better than Azusa. You know what? Not too late. They don't tell House of Man I cut Azusa. I should have. I wonder if they're gonna let me play first. I won the die roll, so I played first, and then I chose to let them play first. They chose to play first. They mulliganed. My hand is amazing. I mean, Amulet in your opening hand, really. I mean, obviously, Amulet on top of your deck, I guess, is better than Amulet in your opening hand, but not really. The rack. Is there a reason not to play Urza Saga on the one? You could argue that if you're worried about smallpox, you want to sandbag Urza Saga. The Cavern of Souls, lose it to the smallpox, and then you play Saga. Maybe leading with sure. Larry, you cut Azusa all the time? Okay. You called it. Who called it earlier? Should he board out Inquisition against Titan? I think Inquisition's still decent, but not like as a Jund player, I think you want Inquisition just because you're so desperate for really any kind of interaction. They just Vesuva Urza Saga. Does that make sense? Not bad, right? I guess that's another reason to board out Azusa or Grazer for another land. A little more likely to break a turn 1 Inquisition. You need 2 bounce lands in these spots? I don't think so, right? I guess I could lose. You have nothing that makes you discard at random, right? I can't lose my. Probably do. Is there? Maybe it's just one of the bad cards. Weird discard spells. Explosives would be pretty nasty. 5 mana. Oh, they have their own Urza Saga. I didn't even notice. Could be casting Titan this turn if you ran out the castle. Not really, right? Because I would have had to sack either the Saga or the castle. I like the, in hindsight, backseat gaming, but that's also wrong. That's factually wrong. Best kind. Oh, if opponent didn't have smallpox. Alright, you're right. I should have played castle last turn. I love it when I just make a total fool of myself. It's the best part of the stream. Well. Apologize, I just did. Not stacking trigger is wrong, yeah. Ugh. They don't have 1 mana removal, right? You can just do the thing. Oh, do I have to stack them in a particular order? Oh god. So this is Garrison. This is Stronghold. Okay. Oh, and gonna resolve Garrison first. Oh, I think I'm misclicked, but I think I still got it kind of right. Wait, why am I? Wait, how does that work? Look at me. Look at me go. Just actual professional. Oh, I don't have Vestige anymore. I don't have Vesuva. Yeah. Is there not a way I can get and really not a way I can get white and red mana? Vestige doesn't do it, right? Why is Vestige enough? Not right. Alright. That case. Guess I'll just get a Saga. I already have Talaria West in hand. I didn't play a pack this. Alright, I'm too lazy to figure it out, but maybe I should be getting some blue mana. I can transmute turn. I should have gotten a Saga and something that makes blue, probably. Like Cynic. Or really just 2 sources of blue, and there's... Oh no, I have Gross Chamber next turn to transmute right away with double Amulet in play. The rack. Even better racks. I'm just gonna... Hey, why can't I make tokens? Oh, the name Urza Saga. Okay. They have no cards in hand. Pretty safe to tutor for. Oh, I guess I don't have good enough for them. Joker 1625477. Ooh, my hand is Le Chef Kiss. I can go Fountain, turn to Azusa. I don't even want to do turn to Azusa, do I? Turn one Fountain. Turn to this Azusa. Bounce Fountain. I feel like I should just play turn one Saga Amulet and then go from there. I think that's better if they have a discard spell. I guess I miss out on a token potentially. Maybe I should have done Fountain. Oh, backup Titan. I guess I can play Azusa for free, right? I play Azusa, bounce Growth Chamber, then play a Radiant Fountain. I don't even have to bounce, yeah. Get me upper. Oh. I could have. I think they're on Rhino because they're 4-0 and they've played Green Forest. Like it. Biome. This is, as they call it, Z-Nuts. Free kill, even if they have interaction. How much mana do I have left? I have 9 mana left, right? Oh, I have Grazer. 8, I have 12 mana left. Do I not want to get the lands first? I want to get the lands with my second Titan. So if they have Brazen Boar, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I can get the haste stuff right away. I think maybe it's not optimal, but either way, it's not gonna matter. Alright, so I want them to alternate. I want Slayer last, and this. This, that. I just bounced Fountain. Oh, I can keep going. The only thing I want to make sure of is that somehow I don't kill them this turn. I don't just die to Impact. No, I mean, I guess it's as long as I get basic force for And they have to not die. I force something for that. Did they play Force of Negation in their main deck? Opponent, what you got? Get Force now just to make sure. Whatever, I'm just gonna get 2 firsts. Of lag. I have to click done. They're really making me do it here. Maybe you could have won this turn. Maybe you can still win this turn. Yeah, I probably could have won this turn with Dryad and Telaria West. Maybe not though. Another scooping? Very champ. Could have gotten Titan, another plus. I could have gotten another Titan? Yeah. That's kind of loose. Alright, so I have to worry about Blood Moon. I brought in both Force of Vigor yesterday. Got coupled Saga. I want to board out a Karn in this matchup. My Karn for explosives is pretty good. Maybe a Grazer. Deck doesn't have room for Keswick Wolfrun. Then Keswick Wolfrun just win more. 1 E main. Got about the Karn package better than Colossus? I would guess yes. I'm not an experienced Titan player. What's the Colossus package? Is it just Colossus, or do you play other stuff that makes the Colossus better? Not even sure. Hey. Hi Gabriel, thanks for the resub. Alright, we kind of have it all. We have Amulet, which I might want to sandbag. I think they have the evoke creatures, right? Does the deck play the evoke creatures?
Yellowhat hooked 1 year in the sewer. Yellowhat hooked.
It's like more Titans. I don't think more Titans is the problem this deck has, though. In our Galleon, happy anniversary to us. Thanks for resub. Alright. Just have to play it with the I have. There's some negation, right? Getting iced. And Cavern of Soul is better against Blood Moon. Yeah, that's good draw. Really good draw. look like they. So. Mono red. Get to play all the colors. Oh, you don't choose as well for the grazer, right? If I draw a Karn, I'll have more creatures to block.
How many hats could a yellowhat yellow if a yellowhat could yellow hats?
It's chilliest. The nonsense. Thanks for resub. Have I played Titan before yesterday? I might have played a league or two of Titan a long time ago, before Urza's Saga was printed. I think I do remember having Edgar, maybe borrowing cards from Edgar and having him coach me or just be in chat when I was playing the deck. Ooh, draw land. Is packed. That doesn't do anything for me, right? I wish there was a creature you could get. It doesn't seem quite worth it, but you do have Liberator. Or I get Liberator, right? It's worse if I draw a land next turn. It's not even now. Can I just cast my Titan this turn? One short. No. Also, I'm not supposed to attack with. Oh no, they can't cast Outburst. Red, red, red. Get in there. Oh, they have something? Am I doing them a favor by probably not. Oh yeah. It's kind of weird, right, that they're using dead on it. Could kind of be bait. Honest, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Of course, great way to support the stream. Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime. You get a free sub every month with your Amazon Prime account if you link it to Twitch. You can also check out my amazing sponsors, Ultimate Guard and Channel Fireball. If you ever purchase any cards from Channel Fireball, you can use code yellowhat. That helps me out. And Ultimate Guard just released a new backpack. They actually made a really sweet ad. They had us kind of. They sent us the backpack. Actually, I have it here. They got us to like do some selfie shots and, you know, kind of film us as the backpacks, and they did a really good job with all the footage. Honestly, it turned out really, really well. It was cool to watch, to see it. So they don't only make deck boxes and backpacks. Alright, they're down to one card. They don't have a ton of interaction for Titan. They need subtlety plus blue card. Have another Blood Moon. Alright, fair enough. Still have to beat a 6/6 trample. I'm gonna save my Grazer. I might need it for Karn. What am I supposed to get against the Blood Moon? So when I draw Force of Vigor, what am I gonna wish I had in play? Does more green mana makes a difference? I don't think I need more green mana, right? Basically, More green mana is good if I want to pay for Pact and draw something I top decked. Because next turn I'm gonna Pact for another Titan. T-West and Valakut. Don't care about. You know what's the best if I draw a Force of Vigor to get rid of the Blood Moon? Probably gonna want to have. I guess if I get rid of the Blood Moon, I can't cast anything. Get some Saga. Alright, I just got a Forest and on home, I guess. Probably kind of whatever. So now they need Stomp. Or another Dead Gone. Not sure about playing that right away. So should I just start attacking, trade down? But if they don't have enough anything else, I just kill them? Yeah, probably. Hey, G-Chan, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Wow. Coming back was all the subs. Thanks, bud. Perspiring Mike, Curie, Kenzo, Moneymons, and every. Hey, Moneymons got a sub. Moneymons in Shambles finally was not able to dodge the sub. Alright, I guess Valakut. Yeah, there we go. I almost want to get a Badlands so I can. Because I want to be able to draw Talaria West maybe. If I have Dryad in play now, I can actually cast them, so I don't want them in play. This Slayer is strong. You missed the days of 40 straight minutes of sub-song. I think it was a change for the best. I know the people watching on YouTube definitely appreciate it. For the most part. I played Amulet Titan. I believe I've played Amulet Titan once or twice in the old days, pre-Urza Saga. Really? Why didn't they just block and kill it? What the hell? Am I missing something? Pretty bad. Alright, I'll take it. That was Giant Spew. Kind of nice fitting the deck. More likely to draw a card. Pretty satisfying to have the Blood Moon player locked under their own Blood Moon. The classic, but sweet one. Yeah, I keep drawing lands anyway. To be fair, there's a lot of lands in the deck. Alright. Is Vesuva textless? Yeah, I believe it just stays in play as a do-nothing Vesuva, right? That looks like they drew a Bone Crusher Giant. No? Just Chum Block? Like open and might just be off it. It's done. Did we just Dream Crush? Were they 4-0? I think someone said they were 4-0. I'm gonna run out of lands to get. I'm gonna have to get these These Urza Saga soon. The May ability now, I mean, that was just, I mean, you kind of want to get them out of the deck, to be fair. Want to draw them. Alright, back-to-back 4-1s was the deck. Yesterday should have been a trophy. Kind of cruising. Oh, that red-black matchup was a little tough. I lost to Rhino yesterday, so 1-1 against.